everybody? Welcome to the next bikes video. And today, boys, we're going to be getting on a bike that I think is extremely underrated in the 450 class in the OEM pack. All right, no one talks about the Fantic 450, but today we're going to be talking about it. And today we're going to be taking it into ranked Supercross lobbies and attempting to win 3 races in a row. Now, it's going to get tough. All right, there's some fast riders in these lobbies. Everyone wants to win those prizes that I announced a few days ago. But today, boys, I think we can get it done because we're on the Fantic, boys. And this thing's fast. And it's underrated. And everyone needs to get on it, hit that sub with that like button. Let's get right into this video, boys. Before we get into race number 1, we got to talk about where I'm ranked. Currently, I am ranked 51st in the world. After the last video I made, I've only done 3 races since the season has started. I think we won 1 race, we got 2nd, and we got 3rd in another. So still haven't been off the podium in a single race yet this season. I wanted to go undefeated this season. I think that goal was kind of insane, but we're 51st. My goal by the end of today is probably get top 20. That's kind of my goal, top 25, somewhere in there. Just make some progress, and hopefully have 3 really good quality races today. Let's get right into it, boys. All right, boys, race number 1. We do have the inside gate, which I'm actually pretty excited about. That means we're probably going to get a good start. I don't exactly remember how good the Fantic is off the gate, but we're just going to give her hell and see what happens. Try to get stopped for this very tight 180-degree corner, but yeah, man, ever since that, that video was announced, I announced the prize, there's been a lot of fast people on these servers, so I think seeing me just win every race, those days are definitely over, which is exciting for me because I do like battling, and I think it's going to be very entertaining. Have some faster guys finally on these servers giving it a chance, so see what happens here. Great start for me. Don't want to get landed on. And we're going to do exactly what you want to do. Get out front early. Whoops are going to be important. There's some cars going on in the back. Does the setup do good in the whoops? It does. Remember, setup at the end of the video, boys. We are moving right now. We're going to see how this bike does today. I'm very excited. I haven't ridden this bike consistently in a long time. I rode it so much last year, November, December time, getting ready for Anaheim 1, and then I ended up switching to the Suzuki for the 450 class, and obviously rode the KTM for the 250 class, so we're going to see how this thing feeling today. Definitely feels a lot like the Yamaha. I've said that many times before. I don't know if it's just like the look of it. Like, it definitely looks more like a Yamaha than the other bikes. It's a very, like, slim look, which may make it feel sort of like unstable. And I would say, like, the front end is fairly unstable. That's like my biggest gripe about the Fantic, but it's so light and it's so nimble that I almost don't even really care. Can I get these whoops nice? The whoops are my kryptonite on this track. The whoops have just been my kryptonite recently, which is weird because in past videos I've been saying, like, dude, the whoops are too easy in this game. We got to make the whoops harder. I was saying that a lot when I was testing the preview bikes, but I've really been struggling in the whoop sections recently. I really don't know why. It's probably just more of a mental thing. Also because it's a track that I haven't ridden much, and like if I'm just riding like Anaheim 1 or San Francisco over and over again, like I'm pretty good in those whoops, but this whoop section is definitely one that I didn't go through a lot during the Supercross season because, well, this race, if you guys remember, got canceled because my MXB was DDoS. But guys, the new track maps for the Supercross tracks actually released. I'm pretty sure it was either the 2 days before you're watching this or 3 days before. They released all 17 rounds. Absolutely insane. The track maps look really cool. I'm so excited for Supercross season, man. I think Stone Rider is going to kill it like always. So the track maps look really good. They look like they're going to be longer lap times. I feel like a lot of the tracks this year in Supercross were very short lap times. Like a lot of them were in like the 40s. Maybe some laps were in the 50s. And then, I mean, it was rare to see a lap that was over a minute. I don't even know how many tracks had over a minute lap time. I think like Glendale might have been the only one, and like Daytona and stuff like that. But other than that, all the tracks were just super short. So it's cool to see they're making the tracks a bit longer, using more floor space, especially for Anaheim. Anaheim is crazy. There's like 5 sections where they're going like back across the start straight and stuff. It looks really cool. So yeah, we got a pretty big lead here, actually. As I said in the intro or on the gate there, that it was going to be a close race. Listen, man, I got the start, and once you get the start and you just get a little bit of a gap, it doesn't really matter how fast dudes are behind you. If you can just keep it consistent, it's almost impossible to catch up because everyone's going fairly similar paces, which is kind of how it was in real life as well in Supercross. The tracks were, they're a lot easier when they have smaller whoop sections. You can see, though, on this track, this whoop section is not small, but whoops are pretty easy to hit in MX bikes. Unless you're me, the last few days, they have not been easy to hit. But today, boys, we want to get some redemption, okay? And I think the Fantic might do it for us. But I think we're going to probably win this first race, even though we do have a couple more laps, and lappers are going to come into play. So I can't get too confident, you know what I'm saying? I cannot get too confident. Don't want to do that in MX bikes. But I think it's going to take a massive catastrophe to lose this. Oh my goodness. I can't believe I predicted his bike was going to go that way, but so many times the guys crash in front of me and I'll just try to avoid it and then the bike hits me. It's like, bro, how? How does his bike move, like, without him even on it? It makes absolutely no sense. Anyways, we got to get through this whoop section 2 more times. And we should be home free. Oh my goodness, that guy's down. I'm going to actually start jumping the whoops. Why not? I just don't want to go over the bars. Oh, wow. This bike feels really good, guys. And if you guys remember, I think it was about a week ago, I made a video where I was comparing all of these 450s in Supercross. The Fantic actually was the worst as far as average lap time. I had the worst time. And I'm on it right now, and I'm doing just fine, dude. I'm gapping these fast guys by like 20 seconds, all right? So that just shows you that these bikes are actually a lot closer than a lot of people think. Some people, they like to cope with like them riding bad as far as, oh, it's because I'm not on the KTM or something like that. I'm not on the Yamaha, or I'm not on the gas or something. Bro, listen. You can ride any bike, all right? Especially in Supercross, especially in the 450 class. So everyone out there saying, you can't ride any other bike, it's just orange on the gate. Bro, that's, honestly, bro, that's a you problem, dude. It really is. 250 class a little bit different, all right? I can sit here and say the 250s to me do not feel very identical. 450s, I'd have to disagree in Supercross. I think the 450s are actually pretty damn close. And this E-Road is kicking in, bro. I actually love how much E-Road's on this server. It adds a massive skill gap. I don't know how the newer players are liking it, though. They're probably not liking this too much. But I was also getting some questions saying, hey, we need servers with free tracks. Listen, my rotation on the ranked servers, it's always going to be free tracks. It's currently free tracks. So if you want to go to my rotation and play on tracks that are free, you can do that. They're also a lot easier than these Pro Supercross tracks. I don't recommend you getting on these Pro Supercross tracks if you're a newer player. Probably not going to be the most fun experience for you. But anyway, race number 1, we get the dub. Let's go to race number 2, boys. All right, guys, race number 1 is wrapped up. We got the W, and we actually gained 25 MMR to move us up to 1086 total, which puts us at 26th right now in the world on the MMR leaderboard. So, boys, if we win the next 2 races, we could end the day in the top 10, maybe even the top 5. Let's get right into it, boys. All right, boys, race number 2. We're back at Anaheim 2, which a track that I usually like to ride, but in the last video, I did absolutely horrible on this track, okay? I don't have great memories. So, we're going to see if this Fantic can help me rebound and hopefully try to dominate the competition like we did in race number 1. I have a feeling it's going to be a little bit more of a battle on this track, but we'll see. The bike actually did pretty good off the start in that last race, so if we can sort of replicate that, get to this first corner, don't get taken out, we should be fine. And we do have 2 guys to our inside here. One is on a KTM, so we're going to kind of get to see how his launch compares to mine, and we have a great start here. He went way too wide there, so I'm going to come out first. Come on, baby. There we go. Now I gotta sprint. Risky to sprint, but I'm gonna do it because I want to get a little bit of a gap. I don't want to get taken out early. Uh-oh. Big mistake. We already got a big gap. Come on, man. Perfectly executed start. Oh, I love doing that. Only I could do that in a pro race. That was not perfectly executed as I went in too high of a gear. And now the gap is gone. That's how quick it happens in Supercross, man. Supercross requires so much focus. Well, I don't know how these dudes do in real life. It's absolutely insane. Alright, come on, baby. Gotta be consistent now. Hit my marks. And we should get it done. Bike feels really good though. Like, I can't blame anything on the bike. Suspension's definitely a bit like reboundy. Come on, Troy. It turns so sharp. I oversteered so hard there. Oh, little bit of an E-road spike. Oh man, terrible place to fall. All right, well, we got a battle here. I don't know what it is. When this track gets eroded, though, I really struggle with it. This quad. We got good racing so far. Oh, no, overjaded that. We're gonna make the inside. Damn, this bike is like the opposite of the frickin' Suzuki, dude. It's so frickin' light. I love it, but dude, I'm struggling with this thing. Maybe I'm just bad at Anaheim too, bro. This track just does something to me sometimes. I wasn't always bad at it though. I feel like I just need to lock in. That's really all it is. This bike is bouncy though. Holy. I'm getting bouncy. Feels really good in the whoops though. Don't want to take him out there, but it's tough to stop. Come on, baby. Come on. Let's lock her in. We got a ton of time to come back. I'm getting launched like too far. I need to start scrubbing some of these jumps. Alright, though. We're doing fine. No more silly mistakes. No more crashes. That's really all we can do at the end of the day. If we just hit our lines, don't crash. Good win. Gotta apply some pressure right now, though. We can't just let them get out front. Oh, God. Let's go. Some lappers coming up. That's going to be interesting. Oh, that lapper almost got him there. He went off the track. Oh, he's cutting this corner. That's interesting. I wonder if he's doing that every lap. I'm going to pay attention to that. Might have found a cut. It's definitely cheating, though. I'm barking right now. Can't get him, though. Not going the same speed. Alright, 2 more laps. Just keep her on 2 wheels. I think he'll go down. Track's getting rough, man. Come on, lappers. I need you to move. Thank you. There he goes. He goes down off the track. He's gonna get cuts probably too. Alright. Here we go. This is when I excel. Late in the race. Just keeping it on 2 wheels. All we gotta do. Come on, baby. I'm feeling really good right now, though. Like, feeling nice. Woohoo, that runs deep. It's like a freaking pro main event right now. Freaking era is crazy. Quad. Triple. Double. There you go. No, dude. Ah. Why does my bike do that? I think we're fine. Keep her up. Come on. Can't quad it for Rick. We're fine. Don't do something dumb here. No. Okay, we're fine. Oh my goodness. Okay, we got the win. Don't know why my bike was folding like that at the end of the whoops. I'm not gonna blame it on the bike, because honestly the same thing was happening to me earlier on the Suzuki, so it's just a skill issue. But we got the win there. There we go, boys. 2 for 2. Let's get into race number 3, boys. All right, boys, with that race done and dusted, we are now ranked 17th in the world right now. We gained 24 MMR from that, so it looks like when we win, we're gaining between 20 and 25, which is a decent amount, so I'm pretty happy about all that. 17th, if we do win this next one, it looks like we're going to be in the top 10, so we got to get this done, boys. We can't get second, can't get third, we got to win. Let's do it. All right, boys, on the gate here. Race number 3, Detroit. Track's very interesting. It was in my last video. We're actually just rode the same tracks I rode in my last video. I didn't do it on purpose. Literally, that's just when I joined this rotation. I always join this rotation on round 3, San Diego. I have no idea why. That's just how it happens. The start is so important on this track. It's you gotta get a good start. So hopefully we can get a good jump and bring her home here. That's always the goal. This one means a little bit more. Come on, Fantic. I need you off this gate. Great jump. Do we have a Suzuki on our inside? Ah. Oh wait, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We can't get landed on. Please don't land on me. No. Yes, we're fine. Don't punt me. Oh, that guy almost punted me. All right, here we go. Gotta go now. This guy in the whoops. Left side of that whoop section is terrible, dude. I do not recommend it. Right side is definitely better. Oh, that guy's gonna go over the bars. We got a familiar face out front. That is Patron, the guy that absolutely mentally owned me. In my last video, he was destroying me, so. Oh my god, Troy, okay. If I just ride consistent and he just beats me, then you know what? W on him. What I don't want to do is just give him the win and start crashing. Because that's what I did last video, and I do not want to do that. I think going middle right there is probably better than going outside, unless I was stepping over the table. Come on, baby. Might make some mistake there. He does recover. Track just is tough when it's eroded. And it's such like a fast-paced track. Uh-oh. Oh, I cased it just like he did. But it's also a track where there's not a lot of like skill gap, you know? Like it's just kind of... It's really just about start and who can just keep it consistent. Everyone's really just like the same speed, so... He's got the upper hand. It's his race to lose here. Gotta try to find a way to catch him here. Capitalize on some unfortunate events. But when you're jumping through the whoop section, that usually is not gonna help the speed. Come on, we got lappers coming up. You know what happens when the lappers come up. Oh man. So unlucky. Bro, I think I just did a backflip, bro. Why? Why? I don't understand, dude. I don't understand lappers. I don't get them. I don't get them. I don't get them. I'll never understand them, ever. Let me just ban this guy, dude. Like, that's how much he's pissing me off. This guy's an idiot. Yeah, nah, this race is chalked. The lappers are just falling off the track when he goes by, and then when I come by, they're getting back on the track. It's just terrible timing. I'm so chalked. We're gonna keep it going. It's not over. One crash determines this race, to be honest. So all we can do is just keep it on 2 wheels. Look at that. That guy just crashed. And now he's gonna re-enter the track when I come around. Look at that. That's literally the worst timing you can get in the history. And look at that. He doesn't even move. Oh my god, bro. Like, oh man. This game just humbles you in so many ways. Of course I messed that up, dude. Oh my god. Please, game. Don't do it to me anymore. Alright, you got around this lap or two. Okay. Can we get one good run through the whoops? There we go. I'm happy with that. Alright, white flag. All we can do is just finish the lap and not crash. Maybe something happens to him, but out of our control. Lap traffic is crazy, though. Whoa, what happened to him? He made mistakes. Oh my goodness, here we go. We got a chance. Oh no, Lapper, no! Oh! He went through him. Here we go. Whoop section. We're fine, we're fine. No, Troy. Come on, front end. No! Frick! I'm so stupid. I think he had cuts. Oh, I don't know if he had cuts or not. Let me look. He had a second of cuts. Oh, no, Troy. Dude, okay, I don't know what happened in the whoops. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not gonna blame the bike, though. I will blame myself. I think I just entered a little bit crooked. We literally had it. He could have literally won the race. We just had to follow him. But that was an amazing race regardless. Okay, I'm fine with taking second there. We both were consistent. We both had lapper troubles. Now we're gonna go and look at where we're ranked now. I think we're gonna be top 10. I think we'll still gain a decent amount of MMR because I think he's ranked pretty high. So if we lose to him, it's not like a big deal in the MMR system. So we're gonna go look at that. But before that, wait a second. Before that, don't leave yet. We gotta show the setup. You guys thought I forgot. I usually forget to show the setup, but we're not forgetting today. Everything in black is the setup. Everything red is what was stock. So this is like stock. This is where it's at now. I think it worked pretty good. I think the suspension it's very reboundy. It sends you pretty high off the jumps. So if you're someone that usually struggles with clearing stuff, I think this bike is honestly going to help you a lot. But I will say the front end, it's kind of light. It's sometimes kind of twitchy. I think it struggles especially in the sand. Like I was really struggling with that sand section there. So other than that though, bike feels really good, and I think it's definitely a little underrated. All right, boys. Unfortunately, we didn't go 3 for 3 today, but we do still gain 9 MMR for that win. I'm pretty sure he's close to rank number 1. He might actually be ranked number 1 in the world. I'm not 100% sure, but I did check. I am now ranked 13th. So yeah, I mean, if I can keep consistently playing a few races every other day and keep trying to win them, we should eventually be somewhere up by where he's at. He's around 200 MMR above me, so we can't let him get too far, but it is also very early on in the season, all right? The season's 3 months long, so it's a ton of time. Things are going to change. Currently 13th. Pretty good spot. Pretty good day. 1-1-2. Not too happy with that loss there, but hey, we're getting better, boys. We're improving.